Hey there Rotterdam White Scar fans, this is Jeroen from Rotterdam White Scars with yet another Rotterdam White Scar Journey vlog. Today we're here in Nottingham, the UK. It's the day when the GT will start, or the Throne of Skulls event at Warhammer World. So yeah, I'm here to participate into the tournament. I'm here together with Patrick, but Patrick is in the bathroom at the moment. Just finished up some reparations needed and everything, since our armies were a bit shattered. So now grabbing up the last stuff and then going on to a Warhammer World. So we see you guys in the next clip and showcase you the great Valhalla that's called Warhammer World and how all the entire atmosphere is into Middle-earth. So hey guys, we're back and we already had our registrations and everything. So we got the tag, got the scorecard, so should be okay. Patrick is here on the other side. Patrick is still disappeared. He's gonna grab some food. But yeah, we're here in the Bugmans, waiting for everything. Everyone is coming in, all SBG players. So, hey, there comes Patrick.
Yes, with some Coke.
Yay! And he brought some nice drinks. So,
Order breakfast.
and breakfast.
Yeah!
Great man.
Yes.
Are you excited, Patrick?
I'm really excited.
Okay, what do you think you're gonna do?
I hope to win at least one game.
Okay.
Maybe two. Because my force is not that strong. But
What are you playing then, Patrick?
I go to play with the first warband in Mortar Troll Chieftain and 7 normal Mortar Trolls. And the second warband is a Mortar Catapult.
Awesome. So 1 game, 2 games. We're gonna play 5 games, or yeah, 5 games. What do you think?
Yeah, I think win 1, maybe 2.
Okay. So 1 at least.
Yes.
2 would be great.
Yes.
So okay. For me, I probably, if I can get 2, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, yeah, we will see how it goes. So yeah, let's get dig into some food, and then we're coming back when we're getting there.
Yes. And we have our opponents, and we know how we go to play against it.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Alright.
I don't hope I have to play against you because we did yesterday already 2 times.
Yeah.
I lost 2 times, so.
Probably, but
Yeah.
we will see.
Yes.
So, welcome back. We're gonna start at day number 2 from the Throne of Skulls event. We're still here in our room, as you can see. Yeah, we had actually an amazing day yesterday. We had the seminar after the 3 games and the Green Dragon pop quiz. Both didn't participate because we had to run for food and I had a headache, but still it was cool to see. So yeah, to the games itself. Well, where you see this, I just played my last game against Scott on Warhammer Live. So first off on that, thank you very much Games Workshop, Warhammer TV and the Warhammer community team for choosing myself and Scott to have the honor of playing one of the 5 games on the Warhammer TV first live stream from Middle-earth SBG. I really enjoyed it. Eventually watched it back here in our room, and it was really fun to have and see the comments on it as well, since I was doing a lot of other things in my head than Adam thought or Nick thought about it. So that was really cool. But yeah, you already saw me talking a lot, but we have Patrick in the back.
Yeah.
So Patrick, how did you do it in the 3rd round? Because
In my 3rd round.
I heard you.
So we start from by the 1st.
Yeah, you can do so, but yeah, then start with the first one.
Yeah. So my first game, it was a good game. It was going only a little bit too fast on the wrong side because there was a Balrog, there was a Watcher in the water, and a lot of more air goblins, also with the drum.
Okay, so your entire army had -1 courage.
-1 courage, and the entire army from my opponent has a +1 courage.
Yeah, the Moria drums.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was like, my Moria goblins are now curse 3, so yeah, you can charge us a lot easier than curse 2. And yeah, for the rest, yeah, the Balrog is amazing. He killed like 3 or 4 mortar trolls in,
Wow.
in 3 turns or something. It's like, wow.
Was this also the first time that you played against the Balrog and some of the Moria forces?
Yes, not the Moria force. I play against also on Archon, I guess.
Yeah.
Only on Archon was more the Horde army. And for now, yeah, it was like also the amazing monsters like the Rots in the Water. I never saw him before on table. The Balrog, yeah, you heard more about him than the Watcher. But the Watcher was coming up on the table and he put him under my my mortar catapult. So all my crew members and stuff was going the wrong way. So I missed them on catapult. Yeah, and game 2, yeah, it was again against the Moria army. Only this game was like a lot more Moria goblins. It was like 56 models or something.
I fell around 60 when I came looking at your game
And it was like, yeah, also some Watch in the Water. For the rest was only more goblins with some hunter riders.
yeah, the Walk Marauders.
More, yeah.
Those are nasty buggers as well. We saw those at one of our tournaments, most of them by Dirk, one of the players in the Netherlands. Plays a lot with them. They got changed really well in the new edition.
Yeah.
But still, they're really tough to get through, right?
Yeah, it was really tough, and also I saw flying mortar trolls with the spells from the shaman, the Trevor spell. It's like, wow, okay, it was going in, but it was a long game because it was hold ground, and because you play there 6x4 tables. And I had to come up on the short side, so I had to walk 36 inches before I was by my objective with my trolls.
Yeah, and with only 2 might in your force,
Yeah,
it's really tough because you don't have the might to march or anything like it, because then you just have 1 might off with just doing one hero combat or 1 heroic move. So.
Yeah, or a heroic strike, or if needed. But yeah, it was a tough one, so I lose that one as well.
Okay.
But yes, the third game was against a great company.
A great company, so they are still outside there, people. Even when you say like, great company doesn't exist anymore, you see today with these, or today and yesterday with these themed armies, they're still alive and they're well. So great company.
Yes, with Aragorn and Helbrad. And 20 of the Rangers of the North.
Yeah.
Were from 6 on horses.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was good. It was like the Frog of War mission, so you had the secret note with all your objectives. I decided to kill Halbrad, to take a building on the north side opponent. And because I have only 2 heroes, because the mortar catapult count as a hero, the special guy behind him. So I put him in the corner. I hope I get him safe. But and he had to kill my catapult, because you have to choose another hero than it was like then your general, sorry. Yeah, so I put him in the corner. He set up his army, and yeah, put my catapult that close to the board side that he not can reach my my stuff only with shooting, but then he had two in the ways for my for my troll by the catapult and the catapult himself. So it was too hard for
your deployment was a bit better than most of it.
Yes.
Okay. How was it against playing this?
Difficult because every model has his have one might, one fate, one courage. So every wound that I did was not directly one dead. So, but he feels a lot of fate test.
Yeah, well, they have only one wound, unfortunately, and one fate roll. So as long as you save it, you're okay. If you don't save it, then it can go pretty hard. So.
Yeah, so I was finished in 1 hour, and because we put them down to 50%, and then you have to try 1 or 2.
Wow.
And I was knowing that I had already that much on the victory points that I was hoping that I tried 1 and it was directly 1, so it was directly ending the game.
Okay.
And ends up in 9-0.
9-0-1, so that's really good, man.
Yeah.
So.
And you? How was your games?
Well, I recapped most of them, so it's getting really tough to get the camera still. No, it's okay. It's fine. So, well, first place play against Aaron, and Aaron had an amazing army. He brought Iron Hill Dwarves with 2 Iron Hill Dwarves Ballistas, an Iron Hill Chariot with the captain on there, and Dane with 4 or 5 War Goats, and then the rest filled up with normal Iron Hill Dwarves with Shield and Spear. So it was really tough for me because I got shot down by the 30 whirlies from 2 sides now eventually then, or 2 times, because they still heroic shoot and then they always go first no matter what. Turn 1 could hit Dane right away on his boar, and he was close towards the war goats and everything. So unfortunately couldn't wound Dane. However, he fell down, got a damage about that strength 3 hit, and he had to burn all his 3 fate points into it and 1 might point to resist it. So, and all the war goats were also dismounted right away from the start. And then further on into the game, I luckily could save my shadow with my Shadow Lord and my catapult. It was for Aaron really tough to get that one off, and since we were playing to the death, I could protect my banner as well with the Pale of Darkness ability. So, but in the end, Aaron drawed over. I think we had 2-3 rounds. I didn't do any damage at all, and he just kept smashing my Moranen orcs. So we just killed 5 or 6 every turn. So it went really, really fast, got broken. Then run off with most of my characters. Godmok was still there, but Godmok was also wounded together with Gurits and could not make the difference, unfortunately, anymore. So Aaron won that game because he got me. Eventually had my general. Eventually he got me to 25, and I was broken. So, and I eventually had my banner alive. And Aaron also had his banner alive. So, if I'm correct, it was that 8-2. I will double check it when I'm back at Warhammer World. I've got it on the score sheet. So, and then I recapped really fast after the second game. I didn't also need the full time for it because I played against Chris. Sorry, don't know your last name, Chris, but. And Chris was bringing one of the armies I'm currently busy with, so the Serpent Horde with Suladan, some Serpent Guard and everything. Serpent Guard, Abrakan Guard, all foot, 3 Rotterdam Raiders in there, and then the Betrayer with archers, Captain with archers, and Dalamir with 18 Corsairs, because he also had a small region of Corsairs with him. We played Hold Ground, so as Patrick said, And yeah, with Gurits in the force, I would have been happy that if my army could come on in the way I wanted to. Unfortunately, the game went a bit like game 1. So turn 1, Dalamir and his entire warband come on the board where my catapult is standing. And in turn 2 he can just stand next to it, so that the catapult automatically gets destroyed if they are not, what is it? Yeah, if they don't have anything, like they got shot or getting into a combat, so they have to just stay stationary for 1 turn, then they automatically destroy the catapult. So in this kind of way I lost the catapult in turn 2. Turn 1, double 1 on my Fury roll, so I didn't have Fury the entire game, so that also was really bad. And Godmog came on in turn 4. So turn 5 he just started to go, and turn 5 was already far too late because I lost the catapult really fast. So played the entire game 840 points against 1000, and since I just came on turn 4, because I keep rolling the 2, so Chris could choose in that kind of way, and I didn't want that, so just keep changing it to a 1 with Gurrit. So it was far too late because he was with my Black Guard and my banner, and I just missed him because yeah, he also gives the hatred special rule, the Age of Man is over, it's called. And yeah, you can damage humans and everything really much, a lot better than normal. And yeah, the Serpent Horde are of course humans and stuff, so yeah, didn't go that well either. I think on 1 turn when I got broken, I just lost like 12 men because of the Betrayer. So with courage test, I think 8 or 9 Moran Orcs and 2 to 3 Blackguard. Eventually I tried to run over with Boo, that was still alive, and Godmog to the middle.
Yeah, Boo is the throw by the catapult.
Yeah, but hopefully people know that that's Boo. I mentioned him multiple times as Boo now. But yeah, so Boo, yeah, I was just too late in the middle one because I just couldn't kick Chris off the objective. So Chris had 7 points over there. He got me broken, I got him broken, so it was again an 8-0-1 loss. So, and then yeah, I went into the live stream and we all saw how that happened. So but yeah, for the people that didn't knew it, you can watch it back on what is it, the Twitch channel from Warhammer TV. I'll put a link in the comment section below here to the Warhammer TV Twitch channel. You only have to become a subscriber. I think you can do that by PayPal, or you can do that through Amazon. So, and I think Amazon has this special offers every time, so Amazon is a bit cheaper to get their subscription. So not that much victory points, even not or any victory points or gaming points from the games. Patrick scored 6, and he also has a bit more victory points than me. Yeah. So what do you think for today, Patrick? We still have 2 games.
We still have 2 games. Yes.
Yeah.
You said yesterday that you want to win 2 games.
Yeah, at least I will.
So today you have to win everything.
Yeah, I think I can. I should manage that, but the dice are not in my favor. So yeah, I'm not quite sure.
No,
so
we talked already yesterday which scenario you don't want to play today.
There are also people with like 140 Goblin Town goblins at 1000 points. So I have no idea. Maybe if I draw those guys at Reconnoitre, it's completely done. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes.
How are you going to put it up and you have stormed the camp? How you can fit them 140 models?
You can't fit it, so you put some of them in reserve and they come in turn 2 on your table edge on the table. But yeah, there are a lot of theme and cool armies. We hopefully will showcase you a bit more of the armies that are standing in cabinets, and if one of us is finished, we just go over the tables and everything.
Yeah, also we have today the voting for the best painted army.
Yeah, best painted army, and then we also had the Legends competition. So Legends competition was a hero, monster or catapult,
Yes.
or siege engine in this kind of way, and a warband. These will be announced at the end of Throne of Skulls. Who won those? Participated in all three. Don't think I'm gonna win it, and that's just because not that much people voted. Because the voting was during the lunch break. I even want to vote it, but I came back and it was already gone. So if you're with a lot of friends, and this is no damage to anyone, but if you have a lot of friends coming over, playing the tournament, ask your friends, and then I've seen this on multiple tournaments, and I really don't like it. I would love to have a judge or anything like it, so that they can watch and the judge decides who wins the competitions.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna go to watch about the models or something.
Well, that would be cool.
Yes.
Further, when we will start with Game 4, they also will announce the people for Best Painted Army. So that's gonna get voted on best theme and everything and how it's painted. And those are getting voted by the Games Workshop staff that walked over the entire venue yesterday. So hopefully we get a nomination at least, so that we at least bring one prize back. But yeah, we'll see.
Also, I get a lot of comments about my army, about the trolls, and everybody is like, "How many you have?" Yeah, like 7 Mordor, 12 chieftain, troll by the catapult. So yeah.
So we're gonna prepare us, and we're going off to Warhammer World, and we'll see you guys back when we are having some more news.
Yes.
So, well, we are back here. We just finished up round number 4. We still have a half hour on the clock. So, behind me you see the big wall. Everyone playing Middle-earth SBG, as you can see. In round 4 we had Lord of Battle. So a scenario that my army is really good at. And I faced off against Jacob. Jacob also competed against Patrick yesterday. So it was really cool to play against him as well. And Jacob had an entire Great Company army list. So really awesome, really cool. So eventually, I just completely smashed him out because every time I get wounds and kills and might back and everything. So for me, it's just really easy to get the points on. So finally got my first win in there. So I've got kicked Jacob eventually with 12-0. Furthermore, we also got the nomination for Best Painted Army. So the most victories inside. We had like on Warhammer TV, and I went for Best Painted Army, and I got nominated. So, and that's already a huge honor. So I am really, really happy with it. So anyhow, I'm gonna showcase you now right away all the nominations that are in. We're still waiting for a few, so probably I'm gonna wait until all of them are in. I'm just gonna go over them slowly but steady. So see you guys in a bit.
So yeah, after my game 4 already from this 5 games tournament, so we go on to the last game. I lose this game. It was the scenario. It was like hero of battles. So unfortunately, I was standing the whole time in the wind. Only when I get broken, and my opponent was also broken. He did the don't throw the 1 and the 2, so he will capture the last wounds of my trolls, and I lose the game with 1 wound difference. And and now we go to on to the painting competition of Best Painted Army, and I see you back in a minute. So we are now on show with the Best Painted Army competition. So this entry number 1 for Iron Hogwarts with the chariot, Gandalf, and Bilbo in the army with some Mattox and some and then with some coach riders as well, and some crossbow Iron Hill dwarfs. entry number 2. That's especially a special one. It's a nice display as well with Azor and Ball, and the special tower of Azor with the banners, some Warhammer bats in the back, and yeah, it's entry number 2. Here we have entry number 3, and as you can see, Boulevard with some cave trolls, all converted, all different, and my favorite one, the cave drake. Special bases, yeah, the lights is a little bit too heavy for it, but they are standing on ice and water. And here we go to the next one. It's Minister's Force number 4. Some boat thrower with some nice rangers and warriors of Ministered. Here we got another Iron Hill army, also a nice chariot. They are on ice and snow, and also an amazing display. Different colors than another one, because there was already normal colors. Here they add more blue, and the bears are a little bit higher from color, so you can see them better. On top of the hill we have the turtle really as well. So here we have the Minister's Army. From number 6, and as you can see, all normal blue with Saruman, with Gandalf the white and the shadow effects. Stumpy with the rider on it, and some converted war bags, because the war bags are not even to buy yet, and some lot of Gundabad warriors with Azov as war leader. Now we go to entry number 8. People following the Warhammer community saw this army already, because there's some live work on it. There's an army of death with the converted Aragorn. Yes, a nice big display with banner and lights and stuff. Some Riders of the Dead in it. Entry number 9. We have here a motor catapult with some, yeah, I think it will be the war leader. Some blackguards and a banner as well. Here we have the Shadow Lord with, yeah, assassin stuff and converted Morani horse, because I see shields of Ministered on it, and we have here amazing Scully. Wow. With a big army, you take almost the whole cabin. Because here you have the last warband from him with captain of Blackguard captain with more Moranian orcs. You can see. There's a quite big army as well.
So we just got back from round 5, or done with round 5. At round 5, capture and control, so with 5 marks on there. Had the opponent that Patrick was playing against in game number 2. So it was Goblin Horde together with the Watcher in the Water, Cave Troll, Blobloth, Durbers, 2 Shamans and everything, so pretty tough game there. I want to thank John and his son for the game as well. Went really fun. Eventually it turned over to be 3 points for John and 7 for me, because I got 2 victory points for 3 markers, and I got 1 victory point for getting broken. So what eventually also ends for the Throne Soul event. So eventually I did 5 games, 3 losses, 2 wins, and 20 victory points in total. We're now waiting on the final ceremony and everything, because at the end you had to vote 2 people for your best army votes. So which was the coolest army that you played against, was the most fluffiest one, and which one was the nicest painted, so nicest painted army you play against. You could also vote for that 2 times. So I voted. It was a really tricky one, but I eventually chose for the ones that I really liked the most. So thank you very much to all my opponents. And yeah, we're gonna wait for the ceremony and how it goes.
So, end of game 5 for my tournament here at TOS Schools. Also the last game for me. It was a tricky one because I played against Spiders of Murkwood, and a dragon. And that dragon killed that hard, or I killed that dragon best hard because I trapped him in turn 2. It was also his army general, so I killed that one. Unfortunately, he got more objective because spiders and warbats are faster than my trolls by the objectives, and I cannot reach the trolls on the far away. And after it, yeah, it will be a 6-4 loss for me. But hey, I win 1 game, I lost 4 games, but I had a quite fun gaming on all the games. It's fine. Yeah, now we go to watch for the ceremony.
If any of you find yourselves winning anything this weekend, first pop and see that guy from the Middle Earth team, Jay Clare, to pick up your prize out. And then make your way over to Vax, our photographer for the event, to grab a lovely mugshot. They will be going on the Warhammer World Facebook page tomorrow, along with the final results for the weekend. You don't need an account to view that, so find your results there basically. So, cast your minds back to yesterday and the Legends painting competition. We begin with the Hero of Legend, and the winner, as voted for by yourselves, is Scott Whitefoot with Bottleneck. He's on his way. On to the Company of Legend. Again, as voted for by yourselves, we have Tom Thorpe with Berrogant and Guard. And finally, the Icon of Legend goes to Sam McGuinness with his converted Azeroth Signal Tower. So, moving on to the Best Army nominations, as chosen by the staff working the event this weekend, we have Tom, Andy, Ed, Nigel, Jerome, Damien, Aidan, Sam and Cal. And the winner which is the player that got the most favourite game votes, and in the result of a tie came highest in the rankings for the overall tournament. And this weekend that goes to Tom Harrison. Onto the podiums. And we begin with third place. Can we get a small drum roll on the tables, please? In third place, we have Ashley Funker. On to second place. Can we get a medium drum roll on the tables, please? In second, we have Tom Harrison. And finally, taking home the ring. In first place, the Throne and Skulls champion. Can we get the biggest drum roll on the tables, please? The winner this weekend is the King of the Dead, Damien. So thank you all for coming out.